Hello everyone, and welcome again to another edition of the American Motors Guy. Alright, in this video we're kind of going to go over all of my parts videos. Now, I have 3. This will make number 4 because I'm adding some new places and new service providers as well. I've been working hard on this, trying to get new companies. Now, if you watch this video and you want to go back, the very first video I ever did was on part suppliers, and it covers the basics. In other words, companies like Kennedy American, APD, American Parts Depot, American Performance Products, AMC Acres. It covers all of the main companies. Now, it also explains that Galvin's is now AMC Acres. It explains all of this so that everyone is able to stay abreast of what's going on. Now, in the second video, I kind of cut one of my people short, so I extended his time and didn't even realize it's American Radio Restoration. So I had kind of messed up on it at the end of video 1, so I decided when I made video 2 that I would give Brent Ball the proper time. So I covered A-Mark on that one, Ed Marquise, classic car wiring, legendary interiors, SMS, free interiors, and even East Tennessee Chrome, which is probably the pot metal specialist in the nation. So if you have pot metal, those are the guys to send it to. They also have a gentleman who's been straightening and knows all the measurements for every bumper made from the 40s up till they went plastic. So he has done this for over 40 years, so he knows how to straighten and get your bumper perfect before they re-chrome it and send it back to you perfect, right? If you have a different chrome person and you're using them, hey, if you're happy, that's all that matters. I'm just trying to give suggestions. All right. Now, in my third video, we talk more about parts vendors and service suppliers like Pete's Car Signs. Hey, you got to give your car the finishing touch, right? All right, so why not a high quality sign? All right, then you had AMC Rambler Restoration Parts. Now I found it at amcrambler.com. Now they do vacuum pump, a vacuum wiper motor rebuilding. So they don't sell parts, but they also do services. And you know, there's AJ Zellner. Now he makes those lowering plates for your front spindle so you can lower your front end when you want to. And then there's Voltaire, and they sell like tables and stuff, you know, plasma cutting tables and things like that. But they also make parts for AMC. So don't be fooled by what a company may or may not do. All right. Now Voltaire has the serpentine belt system. They also have motor mounts that are pre-made that will go from a 6-cylinder cross member and turn it into a V8. All right, so you don't have to go out there and hunt and pay that $500 or $600 for that cross member, because the prices on those things have gone ridiculous. All right, now, with all of the racing videos that I have just shot down at the great AMC days up in Cleveland, Ohio, oh my God, what a great time. All right, so with all that being said, I was trying to figure out who carried fiberglass for all you race guys out there. All right, so I came to realize that fiberglass was an important thing. AMC Lives, Show Car Body Parts. Now they carry the Hornet, the Concorde, the Gremlin, that line. AAR, Quality Fiberglass. They have Glass Tech, and I believe there's US Body, and then there's VFN fiberglass. VFN, yes. Those are some of the great fiberglass places that you can get your fiberglass. Guys, if you were out there and you're trying to hunt these parts down, here you go. All right, now, this should kind of give you, a rough idea where to go. So I'll try to get some of those companies up on the board up here. so y'all can all see them. And then there's another company that I did not know existed until I actually stumbled upon them, but it's amcsheetmetal.ca. All right, so you can look up AMC Sheet Metal, and these guys will pop up. Now, they had to carry a lot of Rebel and machine pieces. So you guys with the Matadors and that sort of thing, they may be able to help you out a little bit better with your metal selection than trying someone else. All right. Now, there's another company out there called Just Dashes. Now, I saw this. It was Chris Dates. He shared this on the Tennessee Valley Facebook page. So, hey, I got a cracked dash. Let's call and find out what it's like. So I spoke to him. We are in the midst of working together as far as maybe getting my dash rewrapped. So we're talking about that, saying if maybe that may be possible. But they haven't worked on anything that old. They're basically doing a lot of the 80s and some of the 70s stuff. It's usually late 70s. So I told them they want photographs, so I've sent those, and it's the weekend, so I'm waiting for a response back. All right, so these are some of the things just to keep in mind when you're out there on Facebook and you're searching and hunting things on your interweb. So y'all, if you find a company that I don't have and you deal with them and they have excellent parts and I want to know about them, so that I can tell everybody else, so that everybody gets the correct stuff. All right. If you have information on an individual who is making parts or whatever, just shout them out to me. Now, let's see if I'll make sure I get the name right. It's Car Replico. I believe I got it right. They're doing another run of the rear quarters for the Eagles and the Spirits. Now, these are chrome stamped. I'll have a video pop up. It should pop up. They are making another run. He said these things sold like hotcakes, and I'm sure that some of the other vendors would like to have some of those so that they can have them in stock as well. Maybe he can pop them for some of the other companies. All right, now you got, let's see if I can get Kevin Frontenot. I hope I got your name right, Kevin. If I didn't, I apologize. Now, Kevin has come up with a 3D printout deal of a fuse panel. And I'll have that pop up right there. And this is a replacement to get rid of the glass fuses and go to a more efficient manner so that you can find the fuses that we need, right? All right, so that's excellent work. I believe he says it's $10 shipping, and it uses the modern fuses. So that's awesome, all right? That is really awesome. As I said, guys, if there's a company that I don't have in all of these videos, please reach out to me and tell me about it so that I can research them and check them out and see if I can get permission to promote them on the channel. All right, next thing is the Nationals. Guys, it's coming. We are less than a week away. It's the weekend. Today is Saturday. It would be actually taking place a week from today. So if you have not thought about going to Nationals, let me urge you, see if I can come up with 3 or 4 different things that would help you out. Number one, the one thing that is happening, an AMX3 will be there. So if you've never seen one, it is a rare AMC. What we total was 7 or 8 total. And 2 of them had to be finished off from somewhere else. I forget what it is. But anyway, it's an extremely rare car, something you'll never see. So it's here. It will be at Petersburg, and we will be there, Lord willing. So that's one thing. The second thing is on Friday night, I apologize. On Friday night, they have a movie premiere of a 6-part series called The Last Independent. And it's the last independent automaker. So this movie is going to be about American Motors, and it's going to tell you the whole 6-part series. You'll get just one part. So we will find out where the rest of it will be produced and displayed, whether it be Netflix or Hulu or whatever it may be. So we'll be able to check that out. All right. Now, another reason to go to the Nationals is Amos Racing. All right. So any of you guys know anything about Amos? And he took a little AMC Spirit and he went over to Germany and he kicked the living snot out of people. It's amazing. So we want to, they will be there Thursday night with a dinner, and they will be telling stories and explaining how he did it. And what's crazy is the car that this man raced will be at the Nationals. He hasn't seen this car in 40 years. 40 years. And I believe it will be a very emotional reunion between a man and machine. So those are just a few of the reasons. Now, no matter the show itself will be taking place on Saturday, there's reason number 2 or reason number 4. Where we at 4? And then the parts. The parts will be plentiful, people. I suggest if you're looking for parts, hey, swing in and check it out. All right, so you can see some beautiful AMCs, maybe get some parts, catch a movie, hey, have a story told to you, and top it all off with a fellowship of all your AMC friends and family. All right, so in closing, we had 3 videos that you need to watch. And there's video 1, which is parts. Video 2, which is the parts and service providers. And then 3, which is even more parts suppliers and service providers. All right. So that's how I had listed them, and I guess it confused a few people. They think I only had the one video, which the very first video is the parts video. That's where I started, and that's how it's grown. But with all of that being said, that is probably the most watched video that I have. So thank you very much for making that number 1. I'm glad everybody is getting the word out. The next thing is making sure that you watch this video so you'll watch the other 2. All right? All right, so we'll work on that, folks. We'll see you at the Nationals. I will be filming. I will get AMX1. As long as I'm still breathing, I promise I'll be there. If there's anything I'm forgetting, please remind me, guys. All right. Just remember to like, subscribe, hey, and share. And don't forget to make comments. If there's something you want to see, you need me to cover it, let me know. I'm more than willing to do it. Catch you on the next one.